I have done the unimaginable, the unthinkable. No one would ever be crazy enough and this dedicated to do something like this, except me. I have recreated Hypixel Bedwars, but not in Hypixel, and all with command blocks. This is a showcase of that and how to make it yourself. All the commands will be in the description. I will see you in Bedwars. This took a long time and reduced my brain cells to half the previous amount. Yes, still 0, but there's a lot to go over. Let's start with adding teams. These will be essential for commands we will add later. And also, so you're not all fighting to break your own bed. We want to add a no bed team, a lime, red, blue, and white team. But if you're on the same team, you could just hit your friends into the void if you so pleased. But we'll change that with this command. Now we want everyone to be able to choose what team they're on. So we'll put this command in for every team. We'll also want to make sure they're in adventure mode while they're in the lobby. This means they can't break anything while they're in here. The generators are made of useful blocks you can craft into ingots, so we'll just clear all the players in the game of those blocks with these repeat unconditional always active command blocks. There are also some things you can craft inside your inventory. We don't want crafting tables, sand, levers, coal, or sticks. We also want to make sure that none of the players starve while playing, and want to make sure that when a team's bed breaks, they spawn somewhere else. This button is for starting the game. It has a long line of repeaters that lead to a bunch of command blocks. The command blocks do 4 things. They spawn point all the teams at their respective X, Y, and Z coordinates, TPs in there, and puts them in survival and gets rid of all the items in the generators. Speaking of generators, this is how you make one. You summon an item at the coordinates of the generator. We have emerald, netherite, as well as diamonds. Gold and iron, which I didn't record, will be in the description. Next we have a fireball command made by a YouTuber called Moose Stew, so credit goes to him for these commands. Basically, if you throw a snowball, it throws a fireball. Next we have the bridge egg. How the bridge egg works is it looks around for an egg anywhere, and it fills the air around it with blocks, light gray wool. It works like this. Perfect. Next we have the confusing part, or confusing-er part, I should say. These are custom villager trades, probably the most difficult command I made. There's an exotic item seller, a weapon seller, he sells other stuff, not just weapons, and the red block seller. All the other block sellers are basically the same, they just have different colored wool and terracotta. Next there's this absolute unit. This is all done for something that's a key feature in Bedwars, probably the most important feature in the entire game. You want to know what it does? What I spent nearly 2 hours on? You want to know? This! Why? And if no commands, you might be saying, oh well, couldn't you just clone a pre-existing tower to the silverfish? But yes, I could, but that would remove blocks that are already there, and that would absolutely suck. But after 2 hours, I got it to actually work, so it just replaces air. Whoa, that's crazy! And if we come down here, we have item generators. You know, we're gonna troll a bit. Let's go break it. Huh? It's not working? Crucified chicken? How though? Oh, you want to know, do you? Well, inside here, we have a command block that is always making sure that it's filled. Right here. And over here, we have white space. Let's break their bed. Bedrock. Interesting. And basically, if their bed gets broken, then that whole team gets spawn pointed away. We also tell everyone in chat that White's bed is gone, even though it'll just be covered up by all the generators in chat. You might have noticed these bedrock things floating around. These are here because I have a clone of it somewhere else that I can clone if it gets broken. Next, we have the actual bases. You will want 3 chambers for the villagers to sit in, and a generator. I forgot to show the middle area, but it's basically like all the other areas, but bigger, and has emeralds and netherite generators. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye! My outro on a little fiddle, and I can't play. I've only got it yesterday. Can I just save it to a tune or a beat? I turn my rhymes into riddles, And please, if I could ask you to do something pretty simple, you don't even have to sweat it, you won't regret it. Into the G to the O, down below, press the little red button if you enjoyed the video. I spent a lot of time on the video and rhymes, because the song is to the poggy as a froggy to the luggy. If you're doggy in the buggy, then your doggy's kind of doggy. When the doggy do the waggy with the tail, it is funky, and I really want to marry Posh British Monkey. And if you like this video or even my jingle, then you should go subscribe. I'll give you a Pringle.